Hey guys, welcome back for another inbox look at, this time, the newly released Eduard JP233 Dispenser Pod. This is the latest release from Eduard, came out last month. Resin Brassin set of ordnance, primarily from the Tornado GR.1 RAF aircraft. So they brought that one out, and also I have all the other ones too. They brought out in the last couple of months. So just to kind of remind you, I've done a video on these ones too. So they've done the Boz EC Pod, the FIMAT or FEMAT chaff dispenser, the Tile Pod, the Paveway 2, the alarm missiles, and finally the Sky Shadow ECM Pod. So these retail for about $10 each, or about £10, about the same exchange rate. To let you know that Eduard are releasing in July 2020 a big sin pack, which will have not all of these, but most of these in one pack. So rather than buying them individually, you can buy a pack of them all. And typically with the big sin sets, if you buy them, you save about 30% for buying them the bulk rather than buying them individually. So that is a good kind of deal for you guys who are interested in tornadoes. So let me put these ones down and let's talk a little bit more about the JP233. So this is pretty iconic. If you guys have seen footage of tornadoes in the first Gulf War, you'll see that the a lot of time they'll use kind of low-level attack. So they'll come, I'll put a picture up and I'll come kind of show you what, kind of explain what I'm kind of talking about. They'll come in kind of low, and then their role is really kind of come in low over runways and basically take runways out and SAMs, that kind of stuff. So this JP233 dispenser pod, basically they had two kind of these pods underneath the aircraft, underneath the fuselage, and then they basically come low over the runway or whatever target was, and then they'll basically release them. So basically these things would open up, and tons of like basic little bombs with parachutes will come out and basically pepper. So as they fly over a runway, or there's pepper, and they're called runway denial bombs. So that's basically what they do. So take out runways and that kind of stuff. So firstly, this box is very heavy. These aren't stuff you see around, but I think if you do a Gulf War tornado, it's pretty iconic to have these, and it's really nice for Eduard to release this set. So enough waffling, let me switch the camera down, and then we'll take a quick look at what's inside the box and kind of how they look. Okay, so here we go. It's typical Brassin box. The first time I got these guys, I spent forever trying to open these up, and I realized you actually open them at the side here. So again, this is the JP233 dispenser pod, 48th scale, which I don't think I mentioned earlier, and it died number 648551. And here we go. So the bag's broken. Basically, you got 4 parts. I need to just take one of these out, I guess. We'll get straight into it. So it comes in 2 parts. Now, the first thing to say, this thing is really heavy. This is solid resin. So this is probably, I mean, this feels like a weight of a normal semi-second aircraft. So my only concern is just make sure your pylons are strong and that kind of stuff, and it's attached well with some super glue and stuff, because this is really going to kind of pull it down. Fortunately, it goes underneath the fuselage, not the wings. But just looking at right off the bat, focus in, you can see the details amazing on this. I mean, once you've added paint and wash on this, I mean, it's pretty awesome. And this side, excuse my fingernails, I just had to move some bags of dirt out the yard, so I'm like, I look like stick of the dump right now. So yeah, so these basically just 2 pieces, all these kind of markings and rivet. I mean, it's amazing. Again, the weight of this is, it's insane. So basically cut them off the blocks here and join the 2 pieces, so that'll make 1, and then you got a pair, so you got 2 there. You also get like a little thing of decals and the instructions, which, okay, pretty straightforward. Cut them in half and cut the blocks off and glue it together. So that's it. Sorry, let me center on the screen there. So not much go there. So it's saying olive drab is the color for these guys. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. I'll check online. I think these might be either gray or desert pink. But that's it.
cool. Not really much to show, and the color call outs there again, I'll drab on here, and real simple. So all you gotta do is just cut along here and cut along here, sand it down, and just glue the two parts together. And this makes a JP233 dispenser pod. So again, beautiful detail. If you're building a Tornado Golf Warrior, this is almost a must-have piece of ordnance to get. Yeah, just the quality of this is really good. There's not really too much I can talk about it, but again, you can see all the detail, both raised and recessed, and its mold is amazing. Kind of again, if it's one more look, you kind of catch that in the light. Yeah, so that's really it. So just a quick video to show you what's inside the JP233 from Brassin. Again, if you do a Tornado and Gulf War, this is probably something you want to get. So thanks for watching, and I know it's a quick short video, but obviously it's only a couple of pieces to talk about, and I'll be back with another bench update in a couple of days or so. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.